Hi, my name is Gary Barnes. I want to talk to you today about Fresnel lenses. Most of you are probably familiar with a magnifying glass. You may have even played with one when you were a child. A magnifying glass will make large things appear small or small things appear large, depending upon which side of the glass is facing you. For example, here's a diagram of a typical magnifying glass lens. It's flat on one side and curved on the other. If you wanted to make something very small look very large, you would place the flat edge facing you and the curved side would face the object that you're trying to magnify. So, for example, if you wanted to set a piece of paper on fire, which many of you possibly did as children, you would point this side towards the sun and the paper would go on this side, and you focus the light down and it would set it on fire. Well, a very large magnifying glass gets very heavy and very difficult to make. So, to make it easier and lighter, a French physicist designed what is called a Fresnel lens. The principle behind a Fresnel lens is that it takes the curvature of a lens and segments it, like slicing it. And then as you slice it, you pull it up so that it's on the same plane as the top part of the lens. So this curve right here is like that part of the lens, sliced and brought up. Notice that the distance between each slice gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and the angle here gets steeper and steeper and steeper as you make the slices. This will allow for a very thin lens, much lighter weight, to accomplish the same thing as a big, heavy, bulky lens. These types of lenses are often used in lighthouses. They're used in headlights of cars. They're used as reading devices and sometimes as the rear view mirror on RVs and things, so you can look out the back window. It makes an object behind you appear larger. Well, I want to show you the power of the sun when it runs through a Fresnel lens. I have here a large Fresnel lens, and since it's going to magnify the sun's light, I'm going to put on some welder's goggles so that I don't go blind. But let me show you. I've got a little fire pit here. We're going to take this lens and focus the sun's rays onto the leaves and the tinder that I have in here. Oh, look at that. 2 seconds and we've got smoke going. Give it a little oxygen. And we're going to get a fire in no time. That is how powerful a Fresnel lens is. Well, as you can see, you can get a fire started very easily with a Fresnel lens. Now this is a very large one. I also carry a small Fresnel lens in my pocket at all times. I keep it in my wallet. I use this in case if I was ever in an emergency situation and needed to build a fire. This will do a fire just like the big one did. It just takes a little longer. Well, a Fresnel lens concentrates power. It focuses it. When we mentor people, if we are more focused in what we are doing, our power to help them increases. Thank you very much.